Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Octopath Traveler. Joining me, StarPrincessHLC.
I shall summon the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
The what?
Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
I did not watch enough Yu-Gi-Oh to know this stuff.
Oh boy.
And JKLantern.
So, one of the gimmicks in Pegasus's deck were cartoon monsters.
How do you do?
This was a thing.
Mm-hmm. He had an entire thing called Toon World.
Was Judge Doom a part of it?
He should have been.
Like, there was the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, there was the Toon Egg monster thing, there was Toon Summoned Skull. In the anime, Toon World was absolutely broken. It was less broken in the actual card game.
I mean, to be fair, everything in the show was broken. Because,
Yeah.
where's the rules to any of this?
Oh, like the history of dual monsters in the
No.
in Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of funny. Basically, the creator of the manga saw people playing Magic the Gathering and was like, "That's really cool, but I don't know how to play." And he figured it was only going to be for like one arc. His original plan was like each arc was a different game, but everyone glommed onto the dual monsters thing. And like once Yu-Gi-Oh really started going, everyone was like, "Okay, we also want to be able to play this." And he's like,
Sacred flame
"Shit."
guide us.
None of the rules I pulled out of my ass are actually going to work with this. So.
And then they had that dice game that was in the middle of it.
Huh.
Yeah, like that was him trying to move beyond dual monsters and failing. I remember they actually sold the dice game and it didn't catch on for obvious reasons.
Well, obviously, the only reason anyone remembers that section is because,
Goodness.
one, people had the hots for the guy who did the dice game,
I'm so very
and two,
sorry.
Joey in a fursuit.
In that
I just
case,
discovered I'm a furry. Once again, too much information, Joey.
No, I must.
You know, I'm suddenly very glad I was never into Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why, but I just have this sudden feeling I'm a great relief that I was never heavily involved in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Fandom.
I'm about to piss off a ton of anime fans out there.
Woo!
You honestly didn't miss much.
Nah.
I was too old to be watching Yu-Gi-Oh! When I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, oh boy, this is great. But looking back at it now, I'm like, the hell did I watch?
The only thing I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that if I ever do decide to watch it, I need to watch the Japanese and not the English dub, because the English dub mangled the whole bunch, supposedly.
For kids!
Yeah.
look.
That's why you should watch the abridged series by Little Karibo instead.
My favorite joke in all of the abridged series, which I haven't watched all of, but I watched a good chunk of back in the day. Every instance of dual monsters is replaced with children's card game, and it makes the dialogue 110% funnier.
Yep.
Yeah.
That and the guy who got married to the ocean.
The ocean says yes.
Are you okay?
Or the fact that they went with Bandit Keith going, in America! And then it turns out he was actually Canadian.
Yep.
It didn't help that he was wearing the American flag on every available stitch of clothing he had.
Yep.
And then
So
Zombie
we have
Kid
a
just said
kid-
brains.
We have a kid following us around. Why do we
Yeah,
have a
her
kid
name is
following us
Tressa.
around? No, the one doing it in secret.
It's Nobby Knobs, and we're in Night Watch.
Ah, hell.
Things are about to get bad. That may be my favorite Discworld book. It's not nearly as funny as a lot of the other ones, but it's just... It hits.
My favorite's the Weird Sisters.
That's the first of the witch books, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
That one I liked. I eventually got some of the later witch books, and those ones I was like, okay, this is getting a little dumb now. Which I know is gonna annoy somebody out there, because the witch books are, like, a lot of people's favorites. I'm a big fan of the watch books and, the death books.
Yeah, Death is always good for... As strange as it is, he is good for a laugh.
Mm-hmm. And his books tend to be... Well, two of his books are very thought-provoking. Mort and, Reaper Man. Reaper Man! Oh god, Reaper Man.
Yeah. Which, if you ever get around to watching Discworld 2, the video game version, there's just about every Death book is kind of compressed down into one plot.
Ow? That hurts my brain.
Yes, as it should. Along with some other things like pyramids get thrown in there.
I've never read Pyramids.
Do you know the idea behind pyramids?
Kind of. Like, I glanced at it one time and was like, yeah, this doesn't seem to interest me.
They built the pyramids to basically condense time. They're specifically designed to slow down or speed up time depending on how you build the pyramid.
Okay, and I remember reading that, like, that was, like, the first sort of appearance of the Monks of History, so...
And there's also the whole bit about the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Is in Discworld 2.
Hex is amazing. Like, I don't get half of those jokes because I'm not a computer guy. I'm a biologist, biochemist.
The best joke in the books about Hex, and the fact that the game even runs with it, is it's fueled by ants.
Ant hill inside.
Yes. And in the game, you break the tubes, which removes all the ants, so they can't do anything with it once you debug the program. And that's one of my favorite jokes. I didn't say it was a good joke. I just said it's one of my favorites.
I appreciate that joke. I was researching jokes earlier this week. I found a couple of good ones, but one of them...
Yeah, for now we gotta do this.
I left my harp in Sam Clam's disco.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, like I have a feeling like I would tell that joke in like a call with, like in a stream, and like Dork and Spire would be like, "What? I don't get it."
I just expect Kikia would somehow jump into the DMs and stab you.
Yeah. It's kind of like my alternate ending for the Nate the Snake joke.
Huh.
I like the original ending, but I have to admit...
Goodness.
I have to admit, the wording for the ending you have is amazing.
And I don't think... I think about half the people that were listening and in the call went, "What?"
Yeah,
when they saw that.
Like, I saw that and I'm like, damn, that is actually pretty good.
You are
Kids
safe
going,
with me.
I was never a member of the Nazi party. I had nothing to do with the war. Didn't even know there was a war. All we heard was yodeling.
Also, that's completely the thing I thought was a tombstone last time.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's a lot of
I am
people's
Ophelia.
tombstone.
Yes.
We buried everybody in the one grave because we spent all of the money on that one bitch's fake medicine.
Yes. Maybe we're Daniel.
Maybe we're Daniel.
I could not resist saying that.
Uh,
Now then.
Everybody go watch Lemon Light production stuff.
Yes.
I wish we would do more Let's Plays and the things, but we don't seem to ever do that anymore.
Hmm.
Jay, finish Hatful, you bastard.
I wish he... Oh, God. Of all the games to abandon and all the groups we had working, you know... 'cause
Yeah.
there was some amazing stuff going on in that Let's Play.
Mr. Newt Newt.
Mr. Newt Newt. Kinza Newt Newt McKee Smash.
I can't... I remember you guys had a funny name for the protagonist, too, and I can't remember what it was.
Chonks McChonky.
Yeah,
That was it.
McChonky Chonk.
Yep.
Mm.
Uh,
I still have a soft spot for Boobs McButter, though.
Boobs McButter, yep.
And like I said, the entire Let's Play, I just had the Rolling Stones song going in my mind.
She's a honky tonk.
And when I said that, nobody else in the call knew what song I was talking about, and it made me sad.
Hmm.
So I listened to the Deep Track station a lot on Sirius XM. The thing I've learned about the Stones from that, their hit songs are great. Their not hit songs, entirely forgettable.
That's why
That's
they
why
weren't
they're
hits.
not hit.
Yeah.
And like the thing is with some other bands, it's like their hit songs are good, and then I'll hear something else of theirs on Deep Tracks, and I'll be like, "Holy crap, that's amazing!" The Stones, it's like whenever I hear one of their songs, it's like, "Oh God, not another."
Keith Richards, are you still alive?
I have not been paying attention to any of this dialogue.
Well, the boy was hiding out in the chapel because he had a letter for the bishop. And apparently the bishop read the letter and turned white.
Oh, I remember what happened.
So if this is in any way tied to what Primrose went through in her chapter 2, we need a river.
It
So we need
isn't
to guide
directly.
Daniel.
Like one of the things about this game is there are threads tying all the chapters together. You don't really see them directly intersect,
No.
though. Like things where things start to overlap tend to be more post-gamey. Although if you pay attention to things, you may notice some things that connect. Spoilers, I absolutely telegraphed at least one of them at some point during this LP.
Mouse bacon, got it.
Mouse bacon.
Yep.
If you'll forgive me.
Bishop Ladia, we brought you this child. No one's gonna get that
But
reference.
why?
We have this. We have more mouse bacon to make.
Let us begin.
See, she's ready. She's got the frying pan and everything.
Good.
Nice and tender. I'm sorry.
Oh god, I just remembered a Family Guy thing because he was talking about a letter. Time around.
No,
Gonna
I
be
must.
great. Things are gonna be better. I'm staying at home. I'm here on my own. And then I got that letter. God damn it, why is that taking up valuable brain space?
I don't know.
Sister Ophelia,
Shall we?
Bishop
Really?
Bishop Donovan. Have I ever told you about my experience with the musician Donovan? So Donovan was kind of like a hippie rock guy back in the 60s, for those of you who don't know. And I remember when I was like a young to mid-teenager, like whenever I was flipping through the channels, like I would pass by the Home Shopping Network. And, oh my, dramatic plot.
Yeah, dramatic piano music here.
Yeah. And, like, whenever I passed by the Home Shopping Network, the thing they'd be selling is, oh dear god, hostage situation. The thing they were... The thing they were advertising was, music lessons by legendary rock star Donovan. And I'm like, yeah, that's great and all. Also, who the hell is Donovan? I have no idea who this musician actually is.
Who's Byron?
Like, I think I only actually
Kidnapping?
learned a
villainy is
Donovan
this?
song I could point out of a lineup in my 20s.
I don't think I know any of
I
the
must
songs.
be honest with you, Sister Ophelia.
Sunshine Superman is the one that most immediately comes to mind. You know what? Hang on. To the internet!
Until a short time ago, I was agonizing over whether or not I should do as the letter says.
Let's see here.
My Lysa has seen but 7 summers. When I pictured her
Okay, yeah,
together
Season
with
of the
such
Witch,
evil men crying out
Catch
for
the
me,
Wind,
I-
Mellow Yellow,
I
Sunshine Superman.
Wait, Mellow Yellow, that song?
Quite right, Slick.
Huh.
Let me make sure it's the Mellow Yellow that I think it is, but...
They call it Mellow Yellow.
Quite right, Slick.
But to give in would be to betray everything I stand for as a man of the church. The flame protects
Yep,
What
it's,
do I-
people.
it's absolutely
not
that
mine
Mellow
to steal.
Yellow.
Huh.
Well,
Your
also, really,
Excellency.
you have to question between your faith and your daughter.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be a no-brainer.
I must trust that the gods have their plans for us all, even if it means my daughter, my dear Lysa, will never again.
There's a hole in my bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza.
They missed a goal. They should have named this Bishop Abraham.
Yeah, they really
Yeah.
should have.
Missed opportunity there, translators. I'm not gonna fault you for it. Just it would have been so good.
Did he just die?
He just collapsed.
Is the bishop going to be all right?
He pooped himself.
He had too
Yes.
much mouse bacon.
He is resting peacefully now. He must have been under a great deal
He
of
hasn't
strain.
had enough mouse bacon.
Exactly. We need to fill him up with more.
Father's love for his daughter is a thing beyond measure. To manipulate that for evil is a sin the gods will not overlook.
Especially considering Ophelia's backstory. This has to be tearing her in half.
Yeah.
I will go to this cave by the
Oh,
sea.
oh, don't
and bring
worry.
life
If you
back
want things
safe
to
and
tear
sound.
Ophelia in half, just wait. Stay tuned.
But you could be killed.
You can't see my face right now.
I bet it's adorable.
There.
Maybe, but I won't stand by and do nothing either. Don't worry, I can take care of myself.
Okay, but please come back safe.
And on that note, it is time to call it a video. Ooh boy, Ophelia has a few things to worry about.
Oh, yes, she does.
We will find out and see exactly what she gets to go through next time. So until then, take care everyone.
Later.
Bye.